In the year 2020, a significant development emerged for Anoka. Through the efforts of the Minnesota State Legislature, an omnibus bill was enacted into law that contained a unique provision that exclusively pertained to the city of Anoka for the establishment of what is known as the Anoka Social District. And if there's one thing for sure, it rocks.
In Anoka here, the way it was set up in state law is we have to report back to the state within 2 years, but the way we've handled it is this fall we're doing a 1-month trial period. Really work out any kinks that we see and then kind of regroup over the winter months, figure out what worked, what didn't, and hopefully next year institute some minor changes and have it for a whole patio season. I think we've had a lot of, in general, interest in this. There's been a lot of great media coverage and just a lot of people saying, I want to check this out, or I know of Anoka, but I want to come and enjoy what it has to offer. And it's not all about necessarily getting something and drinking and walking around. There's just been general interest in the city. In fact, I had a friend visiting with one time, and he's originally from this area, and he's traveled around and lived in different areas, and he told me that point blank. He said, why can't you do this in Anoka? This would be great. And it came down to really the laws around it. It just didn't allow that type of thing. And so this social district term has come forward a lot more with the COVID and everything that's happened. And so that's the first time I heard the term. Then I could start looking at the laws and say, hey, this is a structure, a framework, work with our local legislators. And luckily there was kind of a liquor bill going through at the time, which doesn't happen very often. So we made sure we got it in there, and it's structured as a pilot program, and now we'll see how it goes.
This pilot program is to encourage ideas and input in shaping the district's ongoing development and success. Through this, the city can build a dynamic and inclusive social hub that enriches the Anoka experience for both residents and visitors.
So the majority of our bar and restaurants in the area have decided to try this out. What they do is they're allowed to serve just as how they've been serving. However, if they're going to serve somebody that's going to consume one of these alcoholic products in the social district and wander around, they need to have it in a specialized cup. So the city's provided these cups this year. They're disposable, recyclable cups, but they have certain details on them that says this is the district, drink responsibly, be 21, and some identifier where they were served. That's all in state law. There's certain requirements there. If that's the case, you can get one of those to-go cups, and you can kind of wander around the district, stroll, go down by the dam, enjoy a concert in the park, and just kind of go around and enjoy all the things that downtown Anoka has to offer. In other states that have implemented these, you'll have areas where there's commons, there's area where people can maybe play bags, you can listen to concerts, similar to what we've done for special events, but this is now more of a regular thing that happens throughout the season. So hopefully next year, once we've figured out some of these things, we've had a little bit more time to plan, coordinate, we'll be having a mixture of public and private events, other activities, and even potentially areas that are pedestrian-only zones. But that's all something we need to work out, figure out once we've kind of played with this process and get everybody back on the table in the dead of winter and figure out what next year would look like.
To learn more and to keep up with updates about the Anoka Social District program, visit anokaminnesota.com.